Hey guys, IronTrap Garage. Welcome to Week in the Life of Winter Sucks Edition. So you guys saw last week, end of the week, we got snow blowers and a generator and got all set up, and forecaster was correct this time, and we got close to 2 feet of snow here, and it's not fun. It pretty much snowed for a whole entire day, and then it freezing rained for like 3 hours or 4 hours the end of the day and put a bunch of that down. So luckily with the snowblower and all that stuff, I took care of this. I got the mill kind of under control. Gonna have to make another trip back there, but we are gonna try and get a little bit of car work done. Today's Monday, and Steve and everybody's off today, of course, just taking care of their families and property as expected. But show you guys what I'm working on, at least this week, hopefully. You can see the farm truck is probably used to this sitting in the junkyard. It you know, sat outside probably most of its life in Oklahoma, but fortunately with space right now and everything, it had to sit there because Kate's car went in that building so that she didn't have to deal with getting it plowed in. And what I've been working on in between snow blowing and doing all the snow stuff, yesterday I jockeyed some cars around and actually got the 32 Roadster on the lift. Right before the snow came, I got my patch panels from Brookville for the lower quarter area, so I'm shooting a video on that. So I got this thing on the lift. Wood stove's cranking, so I'm gonna try and get some of the patch panels done before we head out to California. Yes, we're going to the Grand National Roadster Show this week, and it's forecasted for a bunch of snow next weekend, so we might get stuck in California. I don't know, but we'll see. But we're gonna try and get some work done in the shop, try and keep getting customers' orders out. I think everybody's gonna come in tomorrow, Tuesday, so Luke and Mike should be able to get caught up on orders that came over the weekend. Luckily they shipped clean on Friday, so we were pretty good there. So that's what's going on. Let's see how this cold and snowy week goes.
Today is Tuesday. I am at the mill this morning because we didn't work yesterday because of the snow. I got like 12 to 14 inches at my place. So I didn't come in. I was hanging out with the kids listing on eBay. Luke and I were both listing. We sold a ton of items this weekend. I think there's 65 items that he needs to ship. So he'll be busy while we're in California. So here at the mill this morning, I'm going to grab everything that's sold. That's here, take it to the shop, pull a bunch of his orders so he can basically keep shipping. So a bunch of work to do today. Have to shoot a podcast because we're shooting 2 in California, possibly 3. So I don't think we'll have time to shoot one out there in the hotel room. So we're going to do it today, get that done and out of the way. I can also start editing it on our flight tomorrow. So I'll get to pulling orders, go to the shop, see what's going on over there. And then the rest of the week in the life of, for the most part, will be our trip to California. Maybe some stuff that Steve's working on in the shop sprinkled in between. But let's get to work. trying to get the truck in the shop to work on, but we're a little snowed in. Trying to clear a path to get this thing into the shop. She's kind of snowed in, so we're running the snow blower to try and clear out so we can move her back and forward and such. But it's a little snowy. So the door's frozen, so Steve has to shimmy across. This is fun. Oh, at least the window works.
Yeah.
It's what, probably 10 or 12 degrees?
Oh, yeah.
And it sat probably all weekend?
Yes, it did. Yep.
Nice.
That was pretty darn cool.
How soon do you want to put it in? Let it warm up for a minute?
Yeah, we got to move the cars inside
Okay.
yet.
Fired right up. Did you start it at all this weekend?
Nope, I haven't touched it since
Friday.
Friday when I drove it.
Pretty good.
I think that's good in the cold. I'm not very, oh no, I drove it Saturday till like a breakfast at like 7 a.m. It was 7 degrees, fired right up and ran.
It sat through a pretty cold 3 days now and started, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Watch out, Moondog. Sure, this thing will look good against the snow.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the truck's at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sneak by it, definitely. That's good.
I think it's still running.
Yeah. This thing looks good in the snow. All right, so Matt and I made it safe to LA. We had to do some running around. Our flights got all messed up this morning. Had to fly into LAX instead of the other airport in Ontario, California. So a little bit delayed, but we're here. Matt hopped in Lucky's Roadster. I rode with Piera. We're over here at Galpin Speed Shop to check out their killer collection and some of the amazing survivors inside. Here are How to Mercs in there, Blackie's cars in there, Tweety Pie, all kinds of crazy stuff. So let's go inside, take a look around.
I know. You know, I do not have a photo.
It got pretty windy out. Yeah, it is.
And like, I was supposed to go to the shop like, I don't know, a week before.
I'm gonna post that and say it's gonna be really cool if it actually had a helmet. It had a real helmet. Not a fake one.
I forgot to hit record.
He's fired.
Hey, I wasn't supposed to work today. I wasn't supposed to come into work today. It's my day off. Look at that guy. I know, I'm gonna break the camera.
Fucking tourists.
Alright, so while Matt and Mike have been out of the shop, I have been working on the pickup truck. Put the HEI distributor in, new plug wires, ran a new wire from the ignition switch out to the distributor, neatened up some wiring. Then over on this side, I was cleaning up some wiring too. There were some questionable repairs that I had to fix, and just some general straightening up. Made a new hold down for the battery. The old hold down broke. So next thing to do is see if it starts.
Just Thursday morning.
Broken hot rod, nothing new. Yeah, that's where I want to be, 16. But it bounced like a motherfucker. gets one happy.
Be around there, right?
I mean, you're above it.
Well, I want to be right on it.
That's right on it.
Okay, don't do
You can hear it get happier when it gets over.
Hey, we don't have this problem with flatheads, do we?
Yeah, everyone was talking shit on flatheads last night. My fucking flathead distributor always stays in the spot.
You know how many times my flathead had to jump this small block when we were up?
I love that.
I got jumper cables in my bed for this car.
Yeah, I love that.
Jared, do you want me to delete that clip from YouTube?
Clamp it up.
Normalized flatheads being more reliable than small blocks.
I don't know about that, dude.
No, you're right. I think if we took a broad sweep of
We're talking about just right now.
If we toured the country in a flathead and a small block and shit went wrong, who's gonna get parts faster?
yeah, but if it's all vintage shit,
Yeah, but make it happen. Mind you, I jumped him on Ventura. My car was the only one that made it back, and with those new heads, I smashed one of the spark plugs with the valve. So I was on 7, going up
Yeah.
and down the grapevine. Still made it.
well, you're hardcore.
All right, so we're at Harrison's. We're gonna shoot a little podcast with the man, the myth, the legend.
So check out Gambino's badass detail spray.
No plugs. No plugs allowed.
Gambino, though.
I know. I'm just
Let's try
fucking.
that
I'm just messing around. So
again. Do you know who Gambino is?
We'll allow it.
People do not know who Gambino is in the world. He's the best person in the entire world. But yeah,
we got Tweety Pie here. Harrison's tea. And Live Wire. Pierre's first hot rod. So, shoot a little podcast today. Do some shop tours, hang out, and just enjoy this beautiful SoCal weather. See you, Pomona.
Yep.
You guys are so tight. It's fucking
Chef's kiss. I'm not outdoor nothing.
What's up? Also offer DD services.
Of course it's flathead power. That was half a crank.
That's right. Yeah. 12-box Chevy who? I've never heard of her.
Yep. We're eating like fat pieces of crap.
We're at the Donut Man.
Jim, the donut man. Our buddy Harrison, I guess, grew up in this area, and he said he used to go here when he was in high school. And said our hotel's like right down the street. It's on Route 66. And he's like, this is the go-to spot. We drove by, we're like, this looks like a good, like, OG, you know, like for us, it's like pizza spots or like, you know, whatever, little delis. But like this donut shop looked legit. So I'm trying, I kind of treat it like a pizza shop. Like I got just a plain glazed donut, you know, like a plain cheese slice. And then I got this raspberry filled, which is going to be also delicious.
I got a tiger tail.
Tiger tail.
That's as big as this paperback. It's
yeah,
huge.
The place is super cool. You can tell it's been around for, they might have said 50th anniversary on the sign
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that. So they've been around for a while, but we're soaking it all up. Riding in Roadsters, eating donuts outside in the nice weather.
Mexican food.
Mexican food like times 10. It was my fake birthday yesterday, last evening. And yeah, we're gonna go to the show for a little bit today, and then go to Lucky's party tonight, which is gonna be exciting. We're gonna drive Harrison's F100
Yeah.
out to the show, which is gonna be a lot of fun. So, can't wait.
So we turned in a rental car for this killer F100. Harrison has this. This is our buddy Joe's, right?
Yeah, there's our buddy Joe's, and we found it on Turo.
Yeah. It's way better.
Harrison's driving his T, so he was cool enough to let us borrow the pickup, which is awesome because I fucking love these trucks. They're so good. So we're gonna cruise this out to Lucky's and park it and have fun.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Now we gotta drive through LA traffic at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Super fun.
The correct way, he says. But
Oh, look, there's still traffic.
I figured.
Yeah. So this thing's small block powered with a 350 auto, so it's a nice little cruiser.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's bagged. You know, he kind of gave us the secret handshake and everything, but it's pretty cool. It drives nice. I mean, it's a.
So we'll have to loop out and go through that parking lot. This is pretty cool.
This rental is way better than the last one.
Yeah. Except you're driving and I'm not.
You can drive it then.
I don't know if I might be able to drive it.
You'll fine. Your head will just be here.
Driving into the California sunset.
That's right.
You gotta put that blown old in something, buddy. All right, Saturday morning, I headed over to Grand National. Harrison let us borrow his killer truck for the rest of the weekend, I guess.
I don't know. We just didn't bring it back last night.
well, we did get back to here till what, like 2:30
It
this
was
morning?
like 2:30 a.m. and we were ready to be back.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so we're hopping this, go get donuts again.
Donut Man is the spot.
Yes.
So we're gonna go back again. And then,
Donuts and head to the Roadster show
yeah,
for the rest
check
of the
out
day.
all the stuff. Today's the day the day with the drive-in. It's the biggest day. So there'll be there are tons of people. They were all waiting in line at like 5-6 a.m.
I don't think Harrison went to bed.
I think he might have for like an hour or something. I don't know. But anyways, they're in line. Or no, they just got into the show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some breakfast and head over there and hang out and hopefully show you guys some of our favorite cars.
right, that's it for our little SoCal adventure. We're at Donut Man one last time for Tiger Tail and Donut. That's it. We're gonna get coffee. We're gonna enjoy the last remaining sunshine and warm weather before we go home to very, very cold temperatures. So thanks guys for watching this Week in the Life of, and we'll catch you next week.